One day, a creepy yoga grandpa tricked me into an OnlyFans photo shoot disguised as coffee and astrology. I've been doing yoga for a super long time now, so long that I forgot who was who in the class. I went every Monday after school. One day, though, a new dude showed up in class. A super old dude. "Why are you in class? You're basically old enough to be my granddaddy's granddaddy," some smart aleck in the corner commented. Everyone snickered. Everyone, that is. Except for me. Granddaddies were people too. I loved my own grandfather and thought the world of him. So why were people making fun of this new guy so bad? But the old dude didn't say anything in response, not even to defend himself. He just sat there in silence, seemingly unbothered. "It's Taurus moon season," he remarked wisely. "Better be careful. The stars are watching." Whatever that meant, I wanted to find out, so I went up to him after our class had ended. "Yes, dear?" he asked with a smile, wink, and nod as I approached him. Admittedly, it was pretty creepy, but I didn't want to ruin my chances of knowing what he meant about his astrology observation because it was a topic that genuinely interested me. "What do you know about astrology?" I questioned, feeling genuinely intrigued. "If you want to know, you should come over soon. You know, we can talk. I can make coffee in the kitchen and we can get our astrology on. Just you and me, sweetie," he said. I shuddered, rolling my eyes. I knew he was old and lonely, but that didn't mean that I wanted to play along with his little games. "All right, sure," I said without thinking. The next day, I went over to his house, trying my best to keep an open mind and heart about whatever nonsense I'd experience. When I got inside, he sat me down at the table in the kitchen, pouring a cup of joe that felt like it had 20 packs of sugar in it. That's when he started acting all weird and creepy as heck. "Boo thang," he said with a smirk. "Let's get you ready for your photo shoot." "Photo shoot?" I asked, puzzled. "Yes, follow me," he said. "I didn't sign up for this," I remarked with a frown. "It's okay. I promise you'll enjoy yourself," he continued. "Then we can talk about the stars and the moon and all that astrology stuff you like," he grinned. At first it seemed innocent enough, but then he started to touch my leg and begged me to take off my clothes. "You!" I cried. "No way!" At first I took the religious option and started to say that I was far too modest for anything scandalous like that. But then he started bribing me with money, which I really needed since my mother was dying of cancer. "Wow," he said once I had my clothes completely off. "What a beautiful model." Then he started snapping photos of me, first topless, then totally unclothed. "What's your end game?" I said, frowning. I didn't want to seem like a prude, because I wasn't. But this dude was seriously creeping me out. I was just putting on a good act because I wanted my money's worth out of this little project. After all, my mom needed the money for medical bills since she was dying of cancer. At the end of the photo shoot, the creepy old dude from my yoga class smiled proudly and said, "What if I told you I'd make a deal with you? Show your body to me once a month and I'll be your sugar daddy," he said with a grin, gently caressing my thighs as I pulled my clothes back on. "Where's my payment?" I demanded, not wanting to sound too greedy or selfish, but at the end of the day, I needed this for my own mother, and I didn't do things like show my body to strangers for free unless I was desperate. "Let's make a deal. I'll sell your photos to OnlyFans on a subscription model, so if you ever do want to get paid, that option can be made available to you." "Where's my payment?" I repeated snappishly, not wanting to sound rude or disruptive, but it made me uneasy that the dude was avoiding payment while still staring at my photos on the camera he had used. He promised to pay me later, so I just went home. The following day, I got a call from my best friend Samantha that she couldn't believe how sexy I looked. Apparently the photos had leaked to OnlyFans, and she'd seen the free teaser pics FML. How could this man have tricked me like this? And he still didn't properly pay me.